Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to do a bit of a price analysis update on Bitcoin. We'll have a look at what's going on because we've hit this level of resistance. We did close above it a couple of daily candles, but we're rejected and we're still hanging around this 55 to 56k region. So we'll have a look at a few things. We'll have a look at some price levels below where we're currently at. In case the market does drop, we just need to remember that we still could come down and retest this trend. And then we'll have a look at some levels above some areas we do need to target going ahead. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. So, welcome to the channel. I just want to give a good shout out to the people who've joined my Patreon now, which we are growing nicely. It's a private Discord server. If you want to join that Patreon, you will find a link within the description of this video. So, Bitcoin, this is Tether pairing and the daily time frame, and I'm using the Binance chart. So, just looking back in the past, we did hit that all-time high up there at 64, 65k and rejecting it. It's been, the last 3 to 4 months have not been the best, to be honest. Leading up to the beginning of August, it was bearish. August, we had a bullish month. September, we do know, which was pretty much here. We got that massive red dildo to the downside, and we rejected, and we come all the way down to this trend line here, and we bounced off at around 40k. We broke out of that falling wedge, and we pushed to the upside. We've actually broken out of this downtrend here, as you can see. And now we are pushing up, and we're pretty much hanging around that first level of resistance, which is, if you look at this region here, this was a level of support, level of resistance, support all the way around here before it rejected. And then if you look further on, this is where we're currently at now. So that is the area where we're currently sat in. It is a key level which we have not quite lost yet. We're still hanging around this area, and the price is glued to that. But I just want to put a little bit of a bearish scenario on this. And if we consider the entire move here from a breakout, we've not had much in terms of relief. It's been a great pump, but we have not pulled back so much. So if you look at the bottom here, right on this wick here, that is the start of a move all the way up to that top there now. So that is how you put a Fibonacci on when you're looking for a retracement and some entry prices. So there's a possibility here that we could, obviously we've broken out of this downtrend, we've broken out of a falling wedge, we're now at this level of resistance. There's a good chance that we do reject now, and we come back down and we either test this region at 50k, or we hit this trend line here, which would be well, that would confirm a nice test of that downtrend there. So if you're looking for some buys, do not hesitate to put some in around this area. So potentially 50,800, maybe even a tippy tapperoo down at 49,500, and that's an area where you could potentially look at loading. So we'll mark those levels up with a let's put a rectangle on this. We'll just cover this area here. And what we'll do is leave that on over the course of the next few days, and just let's see if we do manage to get some orders filled within there. If we do drop from current prices, so we're currently at 55,240. If we drop to the 618, the 382, sorry, it's a 7% drop. If we drop down to this trend line, it's around 11% drop. So just be aware that that could happen. We'll leave it on, and we'll see how the market reacts over the course of the next few days. That's a bearish scenario. Remember, we could always come back down and test this 46k, but I think the bulls are in control now. And I mean, if it did wick down there, it'd be a huge sell. I mean, it would get bought straight back up. It would just be a wick. But that's the bearish scenario pretty much covered there. We've identified a few key levels what you could look into. Next, we need to have a look at some bullish targets. And if you're looking at above the current price, we've got this massive level of resistance here, around 59,450. That in the past has been a significant area. We have not had a ton of trading up here, to be honest, but I mean, if you look at that there, what's that? Beginning of February to 13th of May. So you're talking 3 months of trading within that area, and that's not much, to be honest. There's not a whole lot of areas to target, but this is a key level, 59,500 area. Showed resistance there. We use it as support. Resistance all the way around here and resistance there. So for me, that's a key level which we do need to consider, and that's an area which is my next target for Bitcoin. Whether we go down first or go up, it doesn't matter. I will be targeting 59,495 towards the end of this month. I think that's a good time when we'll hit it. I mean, we're not a million miles away from it now, but we just need to be, like I say, wary that the price could drop into these levels down here. So that's my first bullish target of 59,500. The next target above that is your time high, and in terms of a price range from current prices, up to the all-time high, we're just under 18% away. Once we do break above all-time highs, we are into price discovery, and I've got this Fibonacci on here with a few key levels. This is my price prediction for the end of the year up here at $123,000. That's for the end of this year. That's not for the end of this cycle, because the cycle may potentially go on longer. I know Plan B has mentioned that he thinks there's another 6 months of bulls remaining. I kind of feel similar, but I think it seems to be just playing out the way that the 2017 bull run did, and until I see something different within the price action, probably going in towards December, I'm just going to stick to that. And that is, it could be a conservative estimate, it could be estimate over the top, but that's the area where I think it's going to hit. 123 to 130k is my price prediction. Couple more things. Let's just have a look at moving averages. I use a 50 and a 20. We've had that bullish cross now, which was down here. We had a bearish cross when the price dropped, and as you can see, whenever you're looking at bullish or bearish crosses, you usually call them a golden cross or the death cross. This was the death cross here. Sorry, that was the death cross up there. Then the bullish cross was here. If you look at a bullish cross, it was around 8 days after we bottomed, so it is quite a lagging indicator. The same here. This was quite lagging. We had some bullish price action here. Then we got the cross and we're pushing to the upside. Personally, I can't see us getting a death cross now for the remainder of this year. I think it's up only from here. Short term, obviously, yes, we might catch some wicks down here, but the next 3 months, I think it's going to be the Bitcoin show, and it's gonna push up hard. So that's my analysis on Bitcoin. That's some key levels where I'd look at buying and where I'd look at selling to take profit, and a bit of a price prediction thrown up there. Just one point to note, that in the bull run of 2017, Bitcoin from September the 23rd to around all-time highs, it shot up 595%, which is a substantial amount. And if you just look at a chart now, and for example, we'll put a 595% move on this, shall we, just for the laugh, see how much it is. So we'll go from September, which is around there. We'll go up 595% around there. That's close to 300k. I'm not saying that's going to happen, because it would take a hell of a lot more money to push it up there, but imagine if something like that did happen. I mean, we'd be all retiring by end of the year, and we'd all be going into crypto full time. But yeah, that's the price now. So Matt, just taking a quick look at a Bitcoin dominance, which has been causing a few seams across crypto due to the fact that altcoins are bleeding, and it's not ideal. The way the market moves is in cycles. If you look at this here, I've done this in the past, looking at the times to hold and the times to sell Bitcoin. So it's always a good time to buy Bitcoin when the dominance is low, and ride that all the way up. Then once you think a Bitcoin dominance has peaked, it's then a good time to sell into altcoins and hold them, and just rinse repeat that. There's a point to note here that the low of the 2017 bull run was down at 35%. I personally think there's a lot more money in altcoins this time. I think we're going to add a few trillion to it. I'm expecting sub 30. Whether that's January, February, March, or whether it's December, whenever it is, I'm expecting that. But first, I think, like I said earlier on, it's the Bitcoin show, and I'm expecting Bitcoin to push up and reclaim a substantial amount of market dominance. I'm kind of aiming towards 52%. It's a key area around here in the past, massive support area, and all the way through it was a key area as well. So that's an area I'm looking to target there. What I will do is, when the Bitcoin price pushes up to that region, I might look to offload some of my Bitcoin into some alts in the Satoshi pairs and see how they look. But that, in terms of analysis, is pretty much going to do it for today. I did mention at the beginning that my Patreon is now live. This is a private Discord server. It's if you're looking for some more hands-on help. We have TA news, education, chat, educational content. If you're new to cryptocurrency and you need to know anything about it, we've got experienced people in there. Daily market news and insights. You can request any coins or chart analysis. Whatever you want, it can be done in that Discord server. We are growing it nicely now. Come along and join us if you are new to crypto, experienced to crypto, whatever you want. Like I say, join us in there and we'll have some fun and learn together. So that's going to do it. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed. I'll catch you next time.